Hey everyone, my name is Becky and I am a certified yoga therapist and I am back to you, coming back to you this week with another quick tip. Um, I've been doing a lot of mindset tips lately and I've got another one for you. Um, Recently, last week actually, just a few days ago, I broke a toe. Um, Accidentally ran into a dresser. Didn't even do anything fun. I just hit the dresser wrong and broke my toe. So what happened because of that? Um, a lot of things had to shift over the next couple of days because it really kind of hurt to put my foot in shoes, hurt to stand on my foot a lot. So I had to shift plans at the last minute for several things. I planned to go hiking. I planned to do a whole bunch of things around the house, and it just wasn't really smart to do either of those things while my foot was swollen and bruised. And yeah, didn't quite work out like I expected it to that weekend. So, what happens when this is the tip for you? What happens when life throws you a curveball? I definitely didn't expect to be hitting the dresser with my foot. That was a curveball. But what happens when life throws you these curveballs? It's time to pivot, right? It's time to shift your thinking. It's time to do something different. It's time to change in some way, or at least change your short-term activities or goals or whatever it is. So for me, that curveball was me hitting the dresser and breaking a toe. And I had to pivot and change my weekend plans. Really, I've changed plans for the past week now because there's certain things that just weren't smart to do. Didn't feel good, didn't want to spend my time um, with a foot aching. So I pivoted. I changed. I instead of going hiking with my friend, we pivoted and we went out to brunch, and we spent hours just chatting and talking, and catching up, and fixing life's problems that probably may or may not have needed to be fixed. But anyway, I pivoted, and that's what you have to do, I think, with these curveballs that life throws at you. Really, to me, the biggest how you come out of that curveball, whether you're happy or you're upset or you're sad or whatever, I think it's your reaction to what has happened that is the most important thing. How did you react? What did you shift? What did you change? Or did you sit and mope? Were you sad for the next 2 days because you didn't get to do whatever it is you had planned on doing? Um, yeah, to me, that's the important part. It's not the curveball, it's how you react to the curveball. That's really the most important part. So, how do you pivot and still get to live your life in a way that feels good? Yeah, just a thought for you today. When life throws you those curveballs, it's time to pivot and do something different. For me, this was about my foot. I'm actually standing as we talk, and happily, almost a weekend, my foot is feeling somewhat better. Happy to say. I'm not sure I want to go hiking with it yet. Shoes are still an issue. But yeah, pivoting and just changing as you need to, and allowing yourself to shift in order to find a little bit of happiness with that curveball. All right, so that's it for today. Just the thought when life throws you that curveball, it's time to pivot. What that pivot is going to be, it's completely up to you. I'm never going to tell you what that pivot should be, but pivot and see if you can find a little bit of acceptance in that new space. So that's all for now. I'll be back next week with another quick tip. Um, yeah, and if you have any comments or want to reach out to me, you can comment on this video, or you can always reach me at my email. It's becky@beckywatsonyoga.com. And I look forward to chatting with you again soon. Bye for now.